Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly psychic review. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you've had a really good week. It's all been flowing along well for you. So we're doing this from Monday the 14th of February to Sunday the 20th of February. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, just how I work is I connect with my guides, channel the information through from Spirit for you, and just ask them to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips or techniques and information that comes along with that, just to help you to get a bit of clarity, support and guidance. Okay, just give me a sec and we'll get straight into it. Okay. So, what they're talking about is your incredible, the point that you mean a lot. I don't know how to say that. They're saying that you don't actually realize how much that your actual presence on the planet at this time means. And that they're saying that this is a real intense time of change. You know, it's coming up through 2000s, 2012, you know, that sort of thing, the Maya calendar changing, all this stuff with COVID and all the other changes. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the world, and they're saying that old souls were really the first ones to be in line to actually be born and to be able to live through this time. And the reason why there's been an influx, they're saying, more than any other time in the Earth's history, with old souls being on the planet, they're saying there's never been so many, is because that we need to anchor the light into the Earth at this time, because there's so much purification going on and there's so much sort of purging about the old energies, about what has been, that they need so many light workers on the planet. And it's that thing too, that it's more, you know, people get caught up in, I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to make sure I do that. That's really cool stuff, you know, doing healing and helping and all that sort of stuff. But they're saying just your presence on the planet is helping. And it's that thing about, you know, really rewarding yourself for that and allowing yourself to be congratulated and congratulating yourself and saying, yeah, like, you know, I have a great intent. I always try to do the best things. I work from a beautiful heart space. And, you know, on a bottom line, you know, I've always got mine and other people's highest needs, you know, in the forefront of my actions, my thoughts, and that's that thing too about, you know, nobody's perfect, and quite a lot of people at times, especially, you know, higher souls, evolved souls, you know, when they start going into a sort of imbalanced state, they're getting a bit narky, getting a bit angry, you know, this sort of thing, then they're like, oh, you know, they start getting down on themselves, whether it's during or after, why did I do that, and this sort of thing. Look, that's part of actually the purging, and that's part of the process, but it's about what do you do with it then. You bring yourself back to that place of having the best awareness that you possibly can, having, you know, bring yourself back to a place of that, okay, you know, like, I was a bit funny, that's all right, you know, I'm going to do my best from now on. Forgive yourself and allow yourself to be able to flow. You know, nothing's ever a straight line. I know that from personal experience. And it's that thing in which, hey, you know, you're going to crack the shits, you're going to have bad days, you're going to be going, oh, bugger this, you know, stuff this, that sort of thing. But, you know, allow yourself to come back in the line and allow yourself to go, okay, cool, next time I'll just be more aware of when I start to, you know, sort of get a bit angry or get a bit negative, and I'm going to bring myself back to somewhere. What can I do for me? How can I, you know, just feel better? How can I be a bit happier? Watch a funny movie, go and see friends, have a laugh, go for a walk, whatever you need to do, that sort of thing. So, look, it's really about your presence and about being as centered and as aligned as what you possibly can and being kind to yourself. It means an incredible amount. They're saying we don't actually understand how much that actually means and what that does for all other people around us and the planet as whole. Okay, so getting on to the weekly reading. Okay, so for Monday. Okay, Monday. So yeah, it's that thing about, really it's about connecting what you're saying with your heart, with your emotional state. And then actually they're saying, just trying to, when you are saying something, do you really mean this? Are you really in line with this? If you don't mean it, well, don't do it. Don't say it. That's that thing too about just having a bit of awareness about this and meaning what you say and saying what you mean. It's funny that one of my beautiful guides said that to me a long time ago, and about 20 something years ago, and I've never forgotten that. So just do your best with this. Okay, getting on to Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday. So it's that thing they're talking about being sure-footed. So it's about being mindful of where you're going, about what you're doing, and about sort of knowing where you're stepping each time. So it's also about being mindful of what you're saying, but it's that thing too about asking yourself, is this where I want to go at the moment? Is this what's right for me? Is this something that's working for me at the moment? Is this in line with my values and my integrity? And so just taking one step at a time and being the best you can. Okay, so getting on to Wednesday. Okay, so all right, so Wednesday, give me a second, this is a little bit different. Okay, so all right, so Wednesday is about that thing about sometimes when you're releasing things, and sometimes when you're letting things go, or you are going through shifts, you are going, I can't let this go, or why does this keep happening, or how come this isn't sorting itself out, and you're actually concentrating on more of what is not working instead of the actual action of what actually is working. So when that actually pops up in your mind, instead of looking at the shit that isn't working, actually when you catch yourself, bring yourself back to, what's the stuff that is working? And and it's about bringing your focus back to that thing of accomplishment, of feeling good, about generating more positivity for yourself, and about sort of recognizing that, giving yourself a pat on the back, saying, yep, good job done, this is really cool. Okay, so getting on to Thursday. All right, so Thursday is really about centering, and it's that thing about really what is your center? What are the things that keep you feeling grounded, feeling clear, feeling focused, and feeling emotionally balanced. And you could write this stuff down too. It could be a few things, but maybe it's not a few things. They're telling you that writing down is actually really good, because then you're seeing it, you're emotionally feeling it, cognitively, psychologically, you're actually putting things in place. And then it's really about, okay, well, am I doing these things to help keep me clear? Am I doing these things to help keep me grounded? And am I doing these things because I actually really want to? Or am I not doing these things, or sort of evading them? And they're saying, putting myself in a place of possibly creating drama in my life. Okay, so getting into Friday. So Friday, as soon as I said that, I was laughing, because I could just feel myself sitting down. And it's that thing about, just sort of watching what's going on, watching how you're feeling. It's that thing about taking time for yourself and realizing that, doing is great, action is great, but sometimes you just need to allow yourself to let things fall into place. They're saying there's a few people out there that are really trying to manifest things at this time, and they're getting a little bit frustrated about the fact that they're not manifesting. They're saying it's not that this isn't working, it's that thing in which things need to fall into place for them to work. So just keep your focus, or like I say, your eye on the prize, and just keeping your intent on, yes, this is working for me, this is happening, always talking to now, I am accomplishing this. This will open the pathways even more to help you attain that. Okay, so getting on to Saturday. I hope I didn't skip a day. I got a bit lost then while I was working. Okay, so getting on to Saturday. All right, so this is about the child inside of you too. And it's funny because I'm not a religious man, as probably a lot of you know. But they're talking about, there was some kind of line from the Bible that says it is only as children that we will enter the kingdom of heaven. And what they're talking about there is that thing about the purity of children and the sort of wonder and the fascination, the openness and the brightness of the child. And, you know, whether you're 90, 100, whatever the case, or whether you're a lot younger, you know, in your teens or even younger, if you're watching this, it's that thing about you can always connect with a child inside of you. And it's about really allowing yourself to laugh at yourself, allowing yourself, you know, when I say laugh at yourself, just about being a bit more carefree. And it's about allowing yourself to enjoy the fun things in life, the easy things, the simple things, and going with that. Okay, so getting on to Sunday. So Sunday is really about having clear sight within yourself. So it's that thing about really, because they're saying quite a lot of people have shifted quite a lot of stuff, especially over this last sort of 9 months to year and a half period. And they're still in a state of flux at the moment. It's like the old doesn't quite work, the new hasn't quite come, and that sort of thing. But it's really that thing about going, okay, what do I want today for now? They're saying don't think about the future too much, because the future will happen when you align yourself with the best things within this moment. So it's about, what do I really need at this moment? What is clear for me? They just talked about boundaries as well. So about being clear about your boundaries and about being clear-sighted around what is going to uplift you and not uplift you. So this is something in which you can practice yourself. Instead of saying something's good or bad or whatever the case, you could just ask yourself, is it uplifting or is it not uplifting? That sort of takes all the good and evil, bad, wrong, you know, that sort of crap out of it. Makes it a little bit more simple and a little bit more non-judgmental. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So that's it for the weekly reading. Thank you very much for joining me. Love it when you like, subscribe, comment, share me around, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, really hope this has helped you with some guidance and support for the week. So if you'd like to see me for a session, on Facebook, Instagram, websites, Google pages, all under David M. John. Actually, Google's under Golden Lotus, my old name. But yeah, if you want to come and see me for a session, I'm right there. So have a fantastic week. Remember to love yourself and all else will fall into place. All right, big love. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.